Hello, thanks for watching Elise Makes a Bunch of Videos. I'm here in Russell behind the big Foursquare next to this historic church. What is of interest to people who visit the town, apparently. I think it's on like the top 10 things that you should do in Russell. I was just driving the car around to see if the sensor would go off because I've now got my unpaid mechanic slash boyfriend to replace the O2 sensor this morning. So I got the part a couple days ago from Auckland, and it's in and probably working. I don't really know, but he didn't reset the battery because sometimes it just like figures out that it's fixed and like the engine light stops being there. So that was my main purpose of driving around. But I don't know, the engine light's still on, so I don't know. We'll reset the battery or just see how it goes. It might just turn off eventually. But it shouldn't be on anymore because the two things that were wrong with it have now been fixed. But I do have a feeling I just need to get like, I don't know, do this whole battery reset thing. I'm eating these Cheetos Flaming Hots. And there was like hot and then flaming hot, and I was like, alright, this is New Zealand, so hot is gonna be like barely even a flavor, but this is legitimately hot, and I don't like how it's pink. I just want it to be orange. But it's baked, not fried. So it's healthy. Oh. Yeah, legitimately hot. As per the photo, flaming. My mouth is on fire. Not like on fire, not like Asian hot, but like 5 out of 5 stars hot for like white people hot. Anyway, what else? Just picked up a few things at Foursquare, and I went and did part of the Tarpeca Point walk. I didn't take any video there for some reason. But it's been raining on and off today, so it's a bit muddy, and also didn't really feel like doing the full thing because the view from the middle slash 3/4 of the way is kind of the same as the end. And I was like going in these friggin' slippy sandals, so I was just like, I don't really want to fall down for no reason and do an extra 40 minutes of walking because it was just a sort of random decision. I stopped at Tarpeca thinking I would maybe go for a swim, but it was pretty cloudy, and it wasn't cold in the water, but it wasn't warm outside of the water was more the issue, and I was just like, I don't really feel like it. Anyway, 3.5 minutes in, the news is I applied for my Australian visa this morning at probably, maybe not even morning, it could have been like 1 p.m. And then, I swear to God, not even 3 hours later, I get this email that was like confirmed, and I was like, oh, okay, they've received my application. But it was like, no, it's been granted. I was like, holy, Australian immigration must just be so bored because obviously probably no one's applying these days. Yeah, so I got it in record time. That's insanity. I like less than 24 hours to get approved for this type of visa. I think is like unprecedented. It must be like a Guinness World Record thing or something. Like I should really just apply and be like, hey, can I get the world record for this? Because that's way too fast. Anyway, granted, I don't have to do any more documentation. And I have 1 year to enter. So as soon as I enter, that's what I have. Okay, it's a 1 year visa, 1 year working visa. And I have 1 year to enter. So if I go in April of 2022, I can stay until April of 2023, theoretically. Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. So I could theoretically try for another visa here in New Zealand in the meantime. So there's all sorts of options. Anyway, that's crazy. I can't believe I got it so fast. Anyway, I was so worried that they'd be like, oh, we want this. We want you to go to Wellington and do the interview. We want you the medical, blah, blah, blah. But I think because I've been in New Zealand on the working holiday visa, which is very similar in terms of the stuff that they want. And so, I don't know. Inexplicable. Someone was just like, I want to have my long weekend. You know, it's Anzac Day on Monday, or the holiday in Australia and New Zealand will be the Monday. So maybe they just got it and we're like, ugh, I don't want to deal with this next week. I'll be hungover. I'll just, yep, proved. Done. There's one item out of my inbox. Yeah, so that's the news. It's crazy. What else? I've got a dentist appointment on Tuesday. As far as I know, no more car stuff to do. It's all sort of coming together. I just need to get a job for the next 2 months. So I'm going to focus on trying to get something in Kerikeri. I think that they're holding out a lot of jobs for the hostels who have, like, I don't know, some sort of contract agreement with the various orchards and stuff. So I'm going to text the guy that was running the blueberry stuff, see if he's got any mandarin picking yet or trimming. I don't think it'll be full time, and I'm just not sure that they're ripe yet. So maybe in a month or so it will be, but I don't know. I think he even said, pretty sure he said May. It's almost May. So send him a message. And that is, yeah, so if that fails, plan B, I think, will be go to the Bay of Plenty, which is where I was very briefly after I did dairy farming in the Waikato. And I was staying with that German couple that had the 2 baby calves and a bunch of sheep. So if I do that, I'm most likely just going to stay in like a dorm room of a hostel, which is annoying. But yeah, that's the idea. Well, I think there's some girls that I met who may be there. Maybe they'll let me sleep in their living room. That's an idea. But anyways, like, plan A is to try and get work in Kerikeri. So we'll see. Next week I'll give that a go. And if that's not working, then I will look for other options. Because now the season for kiwi fruit is starting. Everything else is finishing, more or less. So I feel like I gotta get in now. Also, my visa's over at the end of June, so I don't know when I'm gonna have more income after that. But yeah, that's good news. Australia. It's happening. Yeah. Exciting times, people. I'm hoping I can stay here in New Zealand for long enough to get the vaccine. I don't know. Because I think they're just giving it to whoever. But they seem to be taking their sweet time with it. Maybe it's not very organized. Or I'm not paying attention, but I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, that's the news. This is a long video ranting about nothing, but I'm gonna go eat my Cheetos and go make some dinner. And that's the plan. Anyway, hope you're doing well. I'll catch you next time. Thanks again for watching. Elise makes a bunch of videos. Peace.